Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another week of Daily Energy Draws. Thank you guys so much for your patience the last several weeks. As you guys know, there was a lot going on in my physical reality. My grandmother passed, which ended up being a beautiful experience as far as her funeral, as far as, letting her go at peace. It's just, the body is just a body, and it's a temple and a sacred vessel while we are here. But some of you guys were on the live with me. My grandmother came in. She came in much more strongly after with messages from my dad, messages from my family. She came in at the funeral, making us laugh. It was it was an extraordinary experience. I moved through a lot of grief that week. It was grief for myself, not for her because I know she's very happy and at peace. Grief for myself, grief for my family, the pain at seeing my family in pain. But they too are very much aware that the body is just a body and that she is happy and at peace. So it was ended up being a beautiful experience. And then I had some other significant life changes that I have just been trying to figure out how to balance out, especially with regards to my work schedule, with regards to my mission and service work here. So thank you guys so much for your patience and your compassion with me in all of the delays, whether it regards to collective readings, Patreon readings, your client readings, emails. Just thank you so much. I feel like I'm finally learning how to settle into this. But it's going to take some time over the next several weeks for me to fully kind of embrace this kind of new life. And it's not that it's bad. A lot of it has been good changes. Some of it has been very challenging, but just learning how to go with how everything unfolds. Thankfully, I have a lot of support around me with my Divine Masculine, with my family, with my friends, and with you guys. So I just want to give a wholehearted thank you from me to you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I didn't want you guys to go a third week without daily energy draw, so we did some mini readings last week, and I kind of liked it. I hope you guys did too. It was a little something different. I'm actually really happy to be back doing these oracle card readings, the front facing and the oracle card pulls. That's how I really like to do it, but it was nice for something a little bit different, and I feel like it brought forth a very different energy. So yeah, it was different, but it was a nice kind of break for me, because energy work is tough, you guys. Energy work is tough, especially when you're going through significant significant physical changes as well as your own ascension journey and transformation. It's a lot. It's a lot of energy, especially as a divine channel, especially as a reader. It takes a lot of energy. So physical energy, emotional energy, mental energy. Just have compassion for those in the spiritual community who are doing this kind of work, especially in the face of their own lives, living their own lives and having their own experiences, because it is very, very, sometimes it can be draining. I'm very lucky that I only really work with high vibrational energies, so that these readings really feel fulfilling to me. In the beginning, I did not have that discernment, and so the work was draining. But the more I step into my mission, the more I align with what I'm called to do, which is ascension relationship coaching, which is ascension relationship readings, like this, talking about ascension, or even talking about sacred partners and relationships from ascension standpoint. I talk about that I am a relationship reader as far as from the soul perspective, from soul connections, but all on the sacred union path to ascension. It's all about ascension. It's all about soul growth. And I'm very, very blessed to have you guys who really understand that and who are here with me, because you make my work fulfilling, and it just really uplifts me. And I'm very, very grateful for you, and I want you guys to always feel that gratitude, to always feel how much I love you and how much your energy is reciprocated, as far as my gratitude for you as well. So thank you for hanging in there with me. I feel like I've got a handle on these changes and this life stuff. I feel like I've worked through a lot of the emotions surrounding everything that was going on. It honestly felt like when it rained, it poured. It just felt like everything was just coming on me at once, and it was very overwhelming, and it wasn't always pretty, and I didn't always know how to handle that overwhelm. But I just kept taking it one step at a time and reminding myself to take it one step at a time. And I feel like I'm repeating this here in case you guys are going through anything and need that reminder as well. It was overwhelming, and I had many breakdowns, but I allowed myself the space to have those breakdowns because I knew that from the breakdown there was going to be a breakthrough. I knew that from feeling my emotions, it was going to help me get through it. In the past, I didn't have these tools. In the past, prior to ascension, I didn't have these mechanisms, what you could call coping mechanisms, but it wasn't even a coping mechanism. It's just facilitating growth, facilitating navigating the challenges, navigating obstacles. I didn't have these tools that we learn on the ascension journey. I didn't have this self-mastery. That's what Spirit's reminding me now. They're saying, Susan, you didn't have this self-mastery, and that's how you have transformed. That's how you have grown and evolved on this ascension journey. And I'm imparting that to you guys as well. That is how you have grown. That is how you have evolved. That is how you have expanded. You now have tools to help you through any challenges and any obstacles that do come your way. And that's not to say on the spiritual path that we're not going to have challenges and obstacles. That's not what spirituality is about. Spirituality is about understanding that you have the tools to navigate. You have the tools to overcome. You have the strength within. You have the resources. You have the ability to seek out support if you need it, especially from within, especially from source, especially from your spirit team. You have the ability and the tools now, the mastery to understand with full faith and full knowing that the sky isn't dark forever. The night doesn't last forever. That the sky always parts, the sun comes out, and the dawn always comes. And I feel like that's the energy that I am finally in now. I feel rejuvenated. I feel like I've been reborn again and again and again and again on this journey, and again just this past week. So that's what this ascension journey is about. It is about going deeper and deeper within the self. As we ascend into higher and higher consciousness is all within the self. And so going deeper and deeper within yourself to recognize more of that self-empowerment, that strength, that courage, that bravery, that fortitude, that resilience, that tenacity, all of the tools that you have, you're able to navigate anything that comes your way. That's what the spiritual journey really is all about. And how you embody that in your everyday life, that's what it's all about as well. So today we're going to be using the Sacred Traveler deck. And let's get right into it and see what the message is for today, for Tuesday, please, Spirit. What is the message for today, for Tuesday? What is the message for today, please, Spirit? What do you have to say for today? Okay. So today we have the Great Adventure. Take a risk and venture forward. This has been the energy that we kind of got last week and in previous daily energy draws, where there's forward motion that's happening. And what they're bringing forth is, last week we talked about how, in the readings, we talked about how we're kind of in this rest period. And what they said was meditative, like a meditative state, a rest state, reflection state. It was almost like, it wasn't a pause because there was still action that's being taken. There was a balancing out that was happening. And it was almost like just rest, just meditate on where you've been, meditate on where you're going, because there's going to be forward momentum that's picking up, forward action that's picking up. And that's what this feels like. This feels like we're getting ready to depart and venture forth on a great new phase of this journey, a great new adventure. I want to get some more. Let's see if there's more that's coming through here. What is this about? Faraway places and miracles. Get ready for new horizons and expect the wondrous to emerge. Yeah, this feels like this is the new phase of ascension, where we are really creating our new reality. We are really creating not just our new reality within ourselves and our own physical worlds. And a lot of you might have been experiencing this. You're putting down the roots, you're planting new seeds for what it is that you want to create in your future. It's very interesting because they're giving me like the 9-month gestation cycle, and that's the cycle of rebirth. Gestation, especially for humans, is that 9-month cycle. And I feel like that's what this is. Right now, you're planting the seeds for what it is that you want to create over the course of not just the next year, but the course of your lifetime, the next phase of your journey. It's almost like there's this. Now, they're saying it's never really like this because we integrate the energy. We integrate time. Time is non-linear. But they're giving it to me like this as a metaphor. It's like there's this before and this after. And right now we're moving into the after. The before was prior to ascension, prior to awakening, prior to higher consciousness, prior to everything. Prior to this point in time is what they're saying. Prior to this point in time. And now from this point in time, we get to choose the after because we have reached this point of our ascension journey. We have reached this transformation. We have reached this level of self-mastery where we are recognizing that we are the creators of our own reality. And again, they're saying it's not just your physical reality, but it's the collective reality. And as you change within your world, as you align to your soul mission, your soul journey, what it is that you want to create for your life in that higher level of consciousness, in that higher embodiment of love, what you're actually doing by aligning to your passions, aligning to where your soul is leading to you to, by being and living your true authentic self. And that just means living from the heart, following your heart, living from that place of love. What you're doing is you're then having an impact and a ripple effect on the global collective, on the world as a whole. And that's what this new journey, this new great adventure is all about. It's about that creation energy. What we had seen in the before was destruction, and now we're seeing creation. And that's this energy of what is it that you're planting? What are the roots that you want to set down? What are the foundations now that you want to put firmly into place? They're reminding me especially that over the past several years, you individually might, well, collectively, us collectively going through this ascension journey, might have, we have experienced tremendous tower moments where it felt like our worlds were being turned upside down. This was either in the physical experience with finances, material, home, relationships, or internally where it was we were questioning who we were, going through that dark night of the soul, existentialism essentially. And so we experienced major tower moments that felt like everything was crumbling to the ground, and it was because it wasn't on a foundation of love. And so that had to crumble, it had to be destroyed. It was Kali Ma, it was Kali energy, where it's that feminine energy which is rising to the surface. And feminine energy is beautiful and positive and full of light, but it's also ripping open the darkness, ripping open ourselves so that we can see where we need to create, so that we can see the light. Feminine energy really is about destruction, and from that destruction comes creation. It's about building back up. That's what that Kali Ma energy is. It's compassionate and loving, but it's very fierce and warrior-like. It's destruction, and from that destruction, dismantling anything that isn't in the essence of love, anything that isn't in the essence of soul, anything that isn't in the essence of what I'm hearing is source, destroying that, dismantling that in order to create on a new stable foundation of love. And so this is what we're moving into. So we are at the very brink right now. They're reminding me of the phrase, come to the edge. We're at the very brink right now where we are still planting the seeds and manifesting what we want for the future, but we embody that now. We create right here, right now. This isn't just about dreaming. This isn't just about visioning and or envisioning and fantasy. This is about embody. What do you want to embody right here, right now in your physical world, no matter what's happening, no matter what you're doing? What you are embodying in this now moment is the energy that you're going to carry forth over the next several months. And over the next several months, that's what you're going to birth for the next phase of your life. So it's all about the energy. It's not about the physical doing so much. It's about what are you planting? How are you embodying that? How are you taking everything that you are experiencing now and turning it into the vibration of love, anchoring into the vibration of love, anchoring into the vibration of authentic soul self? How are you doing that? that is going to carry you forth into the next cycle of your life. So you embody it now, planting the seeds. Yes, hold the vision, have the fantasy, have the dreams, dream big, dream bigger. But take the now moment, wherever you are right here, right now, to plant those seeds. And you plant those seeds by your embodiment. You plant the seeds by, let me repeat that. You plant the seeds by envisioning, having the dream. But you start manifesting by the embodiment of who you are and the energy that you're in and that you choose to be in right here, right now. So you are embarking on a brand new cycle, a brand new phase of your journey, a brand new phase of your life. Allow yourself to be in the energy of love, because being in that high vibrational energy is going to only guide you forward into the next beautiful cycle. But that's a choice. That is a choice. Okay. Wow. All right. So we're back at it. All right. We'll be back tomorrow with another daily energy draw. I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light, and we'll see you then.